steps and to understand the dynamic of movement.
And 1, go! Fifth, second.
I think that any real performer is always aware of an audience to some degree, and I think even when you're doing class and you have an audience, for the dancer it changes how you do class, and which is why I think we can't ask the dancers to be watched too often, because they actually need that private time. But I think the Hamlyn cause is such a wonderful one that I really believe that it's essential that we give them that option.
Se vuol ballare, signor Contino, se vuol ballare, signor Contino, il chitarrino le suonerò. Il chitarrino le suonerò, sì, le suonerò, sì, le suonerò.
Having the opportunity to bring the different groups we work with through our education programme to the Royal Opera House has really transformed our work in a way, because it enables us to give people access to what this place essentially is about, which is putting on world-class opera and ballet.
I think you've all done a beautiful, beautiful job disguising Carabino.
You see staff on days like this doing things they wouldn't normally do. You get box office in full costume, kind of acting.
Are you going to make yourselves lots of crowns?
Yeah.
So you're going to be the kings and the princesses and the princes, are you?
It's just so important for the house. It's what the place wants to do, open more doors, invite more people in.
It's a vital key in widening the sort of audience that we have here at the Opera House and introducing people for the first time, people who might be sceptical, who have barriers that aren't necessarily to do with price or I wouldn't know what to wear or I could never go in there, that's never a place for me.
Okay, look towards the camera, that's good. Towards the camera, good. Here we go. Great, that is fantastic.
It's good for everyone. It's free time, isn't it? I mean,
you
volunteer to do this.
People are giving up their own time to do it because it's so important to them. So, you know, people from Hats and Jewellery who are in today and they brought their own kids in to help them do the stalls. And it was absolutely fantastic.
I like the lilac fairy one. I like the beads on it. They're like rainbow, pearly.
But they do bind their toes with wool, latex or any sort of padding. I mean, sometimes you find all sorts of nasty things in there that they put around their toes.
So Johannes has got her there. She's up on it. He's got to keep her on balance.
Royal Ballet dancers are real people. They're professionals. And it's wonderful if they can actually talk about it as well.
Do you enjoy ballet?
I think you have to, because it is quite a lot of hard work. So I think if you didn't enjoy it, there's no point in doing it, because you just end up going on stage and you'd feel nothing. So
where I sit in the pit, I'm looking out to the audience. I never see any production on stage. And if I look up, I can see right to the very back of the amphitheatre, and it has a huge effect on what we do in the pit, the reaction that we get from the audience there.
The audience is 100% part of it. You never know what a show's going to be like until the audience are there.
It's the kind of show where you have to give really your heart and soul, and all the passion doesn't just come out of nowhere. You have to really almost live the drama. But I tell you, when you have an audience that appreciates it, and when there's a feeling it's gone right and people have done well on stage and down here, that's what you live for as a musician.
Music can do in 1 second what 25 pages of words can do.
I had a good time dressing up in the costume. All the children came running down the stairs.
I like the end when the Pope came.
so beautiful. I really enjoy.
Incredible. I just can't believe I'm actually here.
It was just a rollicking end to the act.
I expected a bigger bang.
If a baddie, comes out onto stage, they'll boo. If the hero comes out, they'll clap.
If you change, that helps you turn.
The bit when she started saying about the eyes.
Tosca was being ignorant and she was being jealous of the women.
The sets are wonderful, the way the lighting is, the excitement of the real orchestra and the beauty of the singing. I think we're loving it, aren't we?
Yeah! It's one of the best days of my life. I'm loving it so much.
It's one of the best days
I'm loving it.
The house almost reverberates by this incredible, genuine, uninhibited joy, just sheer joy. It is so fantastic. You've got to come.